Shalom, Shalom Mishpachah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shalom, peace and blessings to you, your family, your children, and your homes, right? Shalom. And we just went through Numbers chapter 2, and we got chapter 3 coming up, of course, right? This one is a little lengthy, so I'm going to try to do my best with my pronunciations, and it is a little long, so I'm going to try to package this one up. Try to keep it less than 12 minutes. Not too much commentary. Right? Not too much commentary. All praises to the Most High, Abba Yahweh. All glory to Yahweh Shai. And all honors to the Ruach HaKodesh, our comforter who gives us wisdom. Lady Dove. Absolutely. Thanks for rocking with me, family. Mishpachah. I love you guys. Akim and Akorai. So, in the meantime, in between time, let's begin. Chapter 3, and it reads, There also are generations of Aharon and Moshe in the day that the Most High spake with Moshe in Mount Sinai. And these are the names of the sons of Aharon, Nadab, the firstborn, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aharon, the priests which were anointed, whom were he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Most High Elohim, when they offered strange fire before the Most High Elohim in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. And Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aharon their father. Okay, real quick interjection. So you guys remember, like a few chapters back, when Aharon's sons, Nadab and Abihu, they had their censers and they had, the right incense, but they brought the fire. It didn't come from the altar of sacrifice, right? Which was required. You had to bring fire and light the incense from this altar and bring it to that altar, right? But they brought the fire from somewhere else. We don't know where. It doesn't say, right? But when they did that, they died on sight. The Most High came down in a fire and a smoke and consumed them on sight. You remember? It's powerful, man. So it's not like they were trying to offend the Most High. And we have to pray sometimes every single day, you guys, that we don't offend him, even in doing things that we think are righteous, doing things that we think are pleasing and sweet to him. We have to beg for forgiveness and ask that we don't offend him in any kind of way, because we don't know. Those two gentlemen, those two brothers got smoked just because they were trying to do something righteous. They didn't want to offend. Why would they come up to the altar? You know what I mean? So, 5. And the Most High Elohim spake unto Moshe, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near and present them before Aharon the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall keep his charge, and the charge of the whole congregation before the tabernacle of the congregation to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation, and charge of the children of Yasharel to do the service of the tabernacle. See, these are all the instruments, and there's a lot of bowls and things like the salt and, the spoons and things like that and plates that I don't have, right? But you see the representation of what they're saying, right? So it just kind of gives you a little idea. 8. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation in the charge of the children of Yasharel to do the service of the tabernacle. And thou shalt give the Levites unto Aharon and to his sons. They are holy, given unto him out of the children of Yasharel. And thou shalt appoint Aharon and his sons, and they shall wait on his priest's office. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the Most High Elohim spake unto Moshe, saying, And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Yasharel, instead of all the firstborn that opened the matrix among the children of Yasharel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine, because all the firstborn are mine. For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Mizraim, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn of Yasharel. See? One for a one. Tooth for a tooth. Eye for an eye. So he took them, both man and beast. Mine shall be. I am the Most High Elohim Yahweh. Balanced scales. 14. And the Most High Elohim Yahweh spake unto Moshe in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the house of their fathers by their families, every male from a month old and upward shalt thou number them. And Moshe numbered them according to the word of the Most High Elohim as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names, Gershon and Kohath and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families, Libni and Shimei. And the sons of Kohath by their families, Amram and Ishyar and Hebron and Uzziel. And the sons of Mamre by their families, Mali and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites according to the house of their families. Of Gershon was the family of the Lebanites, and the family of the Shemites. The Shemites. These are the families of the Gershonites. Those that were numbered of them according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward, even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward, and the chief of the house of the father of the Gershonites shall be Elisapha, the son of YALL. And the charge of the sons of Gershon and the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle and the tent of the covering thereof, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. 26. And the hangings of the court and the curtain for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle and by the altar around about, and the cords of it for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Amorites, and the family of the Issacharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Uzzielites. These are the families of the Kohathites. And the number of all the males from a month old upward were 8,600, keeping the charge of the sanctuary. The families of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward. And of the chief of the house of the father of the families of the Kohathites shall be Elisaphan, the son of Uzziel. And their charge shall be an ark, and the table of the candlestick, and the altars and the vessels of the sanctuary within, thy minister and the hanging, and all thy service thereof. And Eleazar the son of Aharon the priest shall be chief over the chief of the Levites, and have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. Of Merari was the family of the Mahalites, and the family of the Mushihites. These are the families of Merari. And those that were numbered of them, according to the number of the males, from a month old and upward, were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of Merari was Zuriel, the son of Abihail. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward. Salake. 36. And under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and all the severeth thereto, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords. But those that encamp before the tabernacle toward the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moshe and Aharon and his sons, keeping the charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Yasharel, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. Hallelujah! You ready? 39. All that were numbered of the Levites, which Moshe and Aharon numbered at the command of the Most High Elohim Yahweh throughout their families, all the males from a month old and upward were 22,000. And the Most High Elohim Yahweh said unto Moshe, Number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Yasharel from a month old and upward, and take the number of their names. And thou shalt take the Levites for me. I am the Most High. Instead of all the firstborn among the children of Yasharel, and the cattle of the Levites, instead of the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Yasharel. And Moshe numbered, as the Most High commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Yasharel. 43. And all the firstborn males by the number of names from a month old and upward of those that were numbered of them were 22,203 score and 13. And the Most High Elohim Yahweh spake unto Moshe, saying, Take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Yasharel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of their cattle. And the Levites shall be mine. I am the Most High Elohim Yahweh. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 203 score and 13 of the firstborn of the children of Yasharel, which are the more than the Levites, thou shalt even take 5 shekels apiece by the pole. After the shekel of the sanctuary shalt thou take them. The shekel is 20 garas. And thou shalt give the money wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aharon and to his sons. And Moshe took the redemption money of that were over and above them that were redeemed by the Levites. Of the firstborn of the children of Yasharel took he the money of 1,303 score and 5 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. And Moshe gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aharon and to his sons according to the word of the Most High. And the Most High Yahweh commanded Moshe. Hallelujah, man. You ready? Chapter 3, man. All right. So that was good, and there's a whole lot that can be unpacked in that chapter. You know, there's a whole lot to unpack in that chapter, but I'm going to point you in the direction of one of my Akim, or one of my Akoraim, right? Because out of all of my Mishpachah, I am less than the least of them. You know what I mean? I'm just a scribe. I'm just here to read. But in the meantime, in between time, thanks for rocking with me. That was chapter 3 of Numbers. We're going to get back into chapter 4. I love you. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to you, your family, your children, your home. Shalom, Mishpachah. I love you. Yep.